Hello, this is Lance Johns. How is everybody today? I wanted to do a video about the death of George Floyd. I do have a newspaper article, and these are pictures from the internet. This is a picture in Minneapolis. People were protesting about George Floyd being killed by police. This picture is from Tuesday. George Floyd died on Memorial Day at the hands of police brutality. I don't want to show the video on my video because I kind of seen it on other videos and it did not seem, it didn't seem like it didn't. I just didn't like seeing it. He was pleading for his life and the police didn't care. All this stuff is happening and then police, they take the power to their head. I mean, I never personally had a police do me like that. I mean, I do think that I was treated unfairly by some police, but I know I've been pulled over twice this year, and the police have let me go. And I know I only got pulled over the other day, but the police stopped following me. But I don't like when police follow me because it just I just don't. I feel like I just don't like police following me. I just don't like it personally. And I did just buy a gun. I have a gun in my room. I have to figure out. I had to figure out how to load it, and I'm gonna have to get a concealed weapon permit for it. But I did get a gun. But I can do a video on my gun later. But let's get into the story, and then I'm gonna try to play the video from his family. The two guys and a woman, that's his family, speaking out against his death. I'm trying to play that. I'm gonna try to play it. But let's find the page that they talk about his death. Okay, this is a page of Minneapolis where people are protesting against the Minneapolis police. Okay, 4 police officers were fired over a fatal arrest. White cop ignored black suspect saying he couldn't breathe. Okay, on last Tuesday after Memorial Day, the 4 police officers, I believe 3 were white and 1 was Chinese. Yeah, I think his name was Tao, so he was Chinese. Or if not, I just say Asian. Yeah, they got fired, for what they did, which is not right, at all. And a video, surfaced, from I guess the store was recording the video, and people may have been recording the video too, but these officers killed George Floyd, and a sudden and swift move by Minneapolis chief with an American full backing. Yeah, the chief fired him, and the mayor agreed with it, which I agree. That they should have been fired. Yeah, it was a bystander video, but I know the security of the store also recorded, what happened too. Yeah, but a bystander video taken outside a South Minneapolis grocery store Monday night showed off an officer kneeling on George Floyd's neck. Even after he told the police that he couldn't breathe, they still did it. Mayor Jacob Frey announced the firearms on Twitter, said this is the right call. The FBI and state law enforcement were investigating Floyd's death, which drew a comparison in the case of Eric Garner, an unarmed black man who died in 2014 in New York as he was placed in a chokehold by police and pleaded for his life, saying he could not breathe. But in Garner's case, local prosecutor and the New York Police Department, Internal Affairs Unit, and Justice Department all finished investigation in the case before the officer were ultimately fired. Garner's family, after spent years begging for the officers to be removed. The officers in Minneapolis incident may have been publicized. Public identified, though one defense attorney confirmed he had represented Derek Chauvin, the officer seen in his knee on Floyd's neck. The police unit asked the public not to wait for the investigation to take its course and not to rush to judgment and immediately condemn our officers. Let me talk slowly. Police Chief Madaria Arredondo said the department would conduct an investigation and prosecutors will decide whether to file criminal charges against the officers involved. They should file them. There should be no questions. I'm trying to pronounce his word. The Hennepin County Attorney Office said it was shocked and saddened by the video and plead to handle the case fairly. Andrew Scott, a former Boca Raton, Florida police chief who now testifies as an expert witness in use of force case called Floyd death, a combination of not being trained properly or disregarding the training. He could not move. He was telling them he couldn't breathe and they ignored him, Scott said. I can't even describe. It was difficult to watch. In a post on his Facebook page, the mayor, who is white, apologized Tuesday to the black community for the officer treatment of Floyd, who was 46, who worked as a security officer in a restaurant. Being black in America should not be a death sentence. For 5 minutes, we watched a white officer press his knee on a black man's neck. 5 minutes, when you hear someone calling for help, you're supposed to help. The officer failed the most basic human sense, Fry posted. Yep, apparently to these officers who, are demonic, who has demon capabilities, who don't care about people's life or anything. I don't know how anybody can sit there and just do that to people. That's wrong. I'm trying to see, did they say anything? Okay, it is a video, okay. Y'all trying to play this video for them to talk. Let's play this video if I can.
We're humbled by the way our community here in Las Vegas has come together.
Our healthcare providers and other frontline workers put themselves at risk every day.
We are so thankful for our local first responders and all that they do.
Sam and Ash, because you deserve what's right.
The Minnesota Department of Public Safety are investigating George's death. The 4 officers involved have been fired, which the mayor of Minneapolis said was...
Please don't.
The right call. But is that enough for your family, Thornies?
No, not at all. I love my brother. Everybody loves my brother. Knowing my brother is to love my brother. They could have tased him. They could have maced him. Instead, they put their knee in his neck and just sat on him and didn't care at all. He screamed, "Mama, mama,
No.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe." And he didn't care.
I'm doing a video.
So I just don't understand what more we gotta go through in life, man. They didn't have to do that to him. He's a gentle giant. He don't hurt anybody. He give his last to anybody. They didn't care. They treated him worse than they treat animals. And I was happy like that. They took a life, now they deserve life. I don't feel sorry for them. They hurt me and they hurt my family. I can't take nothing back. I can't get my brother back. They at home, they sleep, they with their wives, they got kids. If something like that happened to them, they'll be just like me. I just don't know what's going on now.
So firing them is a good start, but we want to see justice for our family. And, we want to see them charged. We want to have them arrested. They need to be charged with, because what they did was murder. And almost the whole world has witnessed that because somebody was gracious enough to report it.
The connection, we lost it for a second. You said you want to see them charged. Did you say charged with murder? Is that what you said?
We want to see them charged with murder. And we want them to be convicted. We want them arrested. They need to pay for what they did. He didn't deserve what happened to him. And they didn't do anything to help him. They were supposed to be there to serve and to protect. And I didn't see a single one of them lift a finger to do anything to help. While he was begging for his life, not one of them tried to do anything to help him. That I didn't see. What I did see was murder, and that's what I want them to be arrested and charged and convicted for.
Okay, that's it for the video about George Floyd. Rest in peace. I hope the officers get justice. I hope they get tried, and I hope the family also try them on a civil trial. And I hope justice is done. I mean, firing isn't enough. You know, they need to go to jail for what they did, especially one who had the knee on his neck. And also, the family of George Floyd need to do like a civil trial. I mean, they you know, they got, you know, the other people, you know, who did bad things, so it needs to happen to them. Just like if I'm at work and a customer attack me, I'm going to file criminal charges on them, and I'm going to file civil charges on them, because you put your hands on me, we're not in the street or whatever. If it's my job, you know, I can't touch you, or otherwise I will lose my job. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make you pay both ways, because you have the right to put your hands on me. I mean, you can curse me out or whatever, I don't care, but we put your hands on me, it's another story. But black lives do matter. I mean, everybody's lives matter, but black lives matter. But, you know, nobody deserves to get, you know, beat up or killed by the police. It don't matter if it's white people, it's black people, Hispanic people, Native Americans, Asian people, Middle Eastern people, people of any source. You know, nobody deserves to get beat up by the police. If you do something wrong, you take them to jail and you put them in a jail cell and read them their rights and that type of stuff. You don't put your hands, I mean, if they're resisting arrest, you know, you detain them, but you don't, like, beat them up and give them, like, broken ribs and black eyes and everything, like you beating somebody in a fight. I mean, this has gone too far, you know, it has gone too far. I know everybody is acting crazy because of what's going on in the world and stuff, but you gotta, you know, put yourself in other people's shoes. You can't just sit there and just beat up people and kill people just because you are the law. I mean, you can be a racist how you want to, but keep it to yourself. You can be how you feel about people, just keep it to yourself. You know, nobody deserves to lose their life over something that wasn't even worth losing their life on. Nah, if you do something wrong, you know, it will come to light. But you shouldn't kill people because they're black or whatever. That's not right. But hopefully, the family will receive justice for what happened to George Floyd. Rest in peace, George Floyd. I pray for your family. If you have any children, I pray for your children and your other family members. If you had a girlfriend or a significant other, I pray for that person. And I'm finna go because this video is kind of sad. I mean, I just hate when people get killed for stupid reasons. But like, share, subscribe, hit bell notifications, comment below. Thanks for listening. Wash your hands, sanitize your hands. Don't be a hoarder. Wear a mask. 6 feet. Social distance. You feel sick, stay at home. I remembered all of them. Go to the hospital, you have to go. Don't be afraid to speak out. See something, say something. But thank you for listening. Have a good night. Thank you so much. Bye. And this is Les Jones. Bye.